For decades, our entire digital lives have been locked behind this, frankly, flimsy and forgettable little thing, the password. But a revolution is happening right now. It's something that's going to replace them entirely with a system that's faster, way easier, and just infinitely more secure. Today, we're diving into Passkeys. I mean, we've all been there, right? You're just staring at a login screen, trying to remember that one specific combo of capital letters, numbers, and that special character you used months ago. That forgot password link has got to be one of the most clicked buttons on the entire internet. It's this universal symbol of frustration. But what if I told you it's about to become a total relic of the past? So let's get right into why this change is so desperately needed. The age of the password, well, it's pretty much over, and we're about to see exactly why. Yeah, this list right here pretty much sums up every single headache we have with the internet. Passwords are, let's be honest, a fundamentally broken system. We forget them, so we make them simple. Simple ones are easy to guess. Then, to manage dozens of accounts, what do? We reuse them. And that just creates this domino effect of weakness, leaving us wide open to everything from phishing scams to those massive data breaches you're always hearing about. So, what's the solution? Enter Passkeys. Now, put simply, they're a modern replacement that just completely gets rid of the password. Instead of using something you know, they use something you have, your phone or your computer, and something you are, your fingerprint or your face. It is a totally different way of proving you are who you say you are. The real difference, the game changer, comes down to one thing. A password is what we call a shared secret. Both you and the website know it. So if that website server gets hacked, your secret is out in the open. But a passkey? It isn't shared with anyone, ever. It's basically immune to phishing, you can't reuse it, and you can't guess it, because it was designed from the ground up to fix every single one of these fatal flaws. Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but how does the magic actually happen? Well, it's all based on a really cool technology called public key cryptography. And I know, that sounds super complex, but the idea behind it is actually incredibly simple and elegant. At its heart, the whole system uses not one, but two different keys that are mathematically linked together. One is the public key. You can think of this as your digital ID that you give to a website. The other one is the private key. Now, this is the really secret part that is locked away securely on your phone or your computer, and it is never, ever shared. Here's the perfect way to think about it. The public key is like a padlock that you give to a website. Anyone can see that padlock, but it's totally useless without the one specific key that opens it. And that key, the private key, is stored only on your device. The crucial point here, the thing that makes it all work, is that it never, ever has to leave your possession. So, when you go to log in, here's what happens behind the scenes in like a split second. First, the website sends a challenge, think of it as a unique one-time puzzle, over to your device. Your device then uses its private key to cryptographically sign the answer, which proves it has the secret key without ever actually revealing it. It sends the signature back, and the website uses your public key, the padlock, to check if the signature is legit. If it matches, boom, the door opens. All right, theory's one thing, but what does this actually feel like to use in the real world? Let's just walk through a super common scenario. You're on your laptop and you need to sign into a secure site, say your bank. So instead of that old password field, you see this new option, Sign in with Passkey. You click it, and because your laptop knows your passkey is on your phone, a QR code instantly pops up on the screen. This is the bridge between your two devices. You just whip out your phone, point the camera at the screen, and your phone immediately recognizes, oh, this is a login request from your bank for your account. Then your phone asks for proof that it's actually you holding it. A quick glance for Face ID or just a touch of the fingerprint sensor is all it takes to give the green light. This is the exact moment your device uses that secret private key. And just like that, the web page on your laptop instantly logs you in. No typing, no remembering, no waiting for a two-factor code, just a scan and a glance. It's security that feels completely invisible. Now, as seamless as that sounds, it's totally natural to have some questions about such a big shift in how we do things. So let's just tackle the most common concerns head on. This is always the first question, and for a really good reason. I mean, if the key is on my device, what happens if that device is lost or stolen? Am I locked out of my entire digital life forever? The answer is a resounding no. Your passkeys are automatically and securely backed up to your cloud account, whether that's Apple's iCloud keychain or the Google Password Manager. And the really crucial part here is that this backup is end-to-end encrypted. That means not even Apple or Google can see or access your keys. So when you get a new phone, you just sign into your account and poof, your passkeys are restored exactly like your photos and contacts are.
Okay, the next big worry is about biometrics. We're using our faces and our fingerprints to log in. So does that mean our most personal data is now being sent over the internet where some hacker could just grab it?
Absolutely not. And this is a critical piece of the design. Your biometric data is never shared. It stays locked away in a special, secure hardware chip on your device. It's often called a secure enclave. All it does is verify locally on your device that you are you. It's basically the key to unlock your other key, the private passkey. The website you're logging into never even sees your face or your fingerprint. And look, this isn't some niche, futuristic idea that might happen someday. The biggest names in tech are already all in. We're talking Google, Apple, and Microsoft leading the charge. You're also seeing it adopted by huge, security-conscious companies like PayPal and eBay, and even social media giants like TikTok. This is happening right now. It's going mainstream.
So, with the technology in place and all the major companies on board, let's zoom out a bit. What does this passwordless future truly mean for you and me? Well, the benefits are pretty transformative. We get security that is fundamentally stronger. It just wipes out the biggest threats like phishing and data breaches. And at the same time, we get an experience that is faster and more convenient than anything we've had before. You know, it's that rare win-win, where the most secure option is also somehow the easiest one. And just to put the incredible leap in security into perspective, think about this. Your password might be a word, maybe with a number tacked on the end. A passkey is a 256-bit cryptographic key. Trying to guess that would be like trying to find one single specific atom somewhere in the entire known universe. It is, for all practical purposes, completely impossible to crack.
You know, this isn't really a question of if anymore. It's a question of when. The infrastructure is built, the biggest players are all on board, and the user experience is just better. The password served its purpose, but its time is up. So the only real question left is, are you ready to make the switch?